friends, welcome to Sizzle Kitchen. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கருவாட்டு குழம்பு எப்படி பண்ணுறதுன்னு பார்க்கலாம். That's dry fish curry. The ingredients, in the dry fish வந்து I bought it from H Mart. இது பாருங்க, இது வந்து 114 grams ன்னு சொல்லுது. It's salted emperor fish. இது வந்து I forgot the exact Tamil name of it. ஆனால் இது நம்ம ஊரில் யூஸ் பண்ணுற மீன் தான். இது ஒரு நல்ல மீன் இது ஆக்சுவலி ஊரில். Let me ask my husband if he remembers when he comes. இந்த பேக்கெட்டில் வந்தது இந்த மாதிரி இந்த சின்ன ட்ரேயில் வச்சு வந்தது அது. So this is what it is. இவ்வளோ இருந்தது. This is from H Mart and it says salted emperor fish. இது வந்து ப்ராப்பர் ரெசிபி. இப்போ 2-3 நாளைக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் ஒரு 2-3 வீடியோஸ் மாற்றி போட்டுட்டு இருந்தாலும் this is the proper exact recipe of dry fish curry. இந்த கறி நம்ம எப்படி பண்ணுறதுன்னு நம்ம கிச்சனில் பார்க்கலாம். So to make dry fish curry or karvattu kolambu, which is very famous in South Tamil Nadu, the items that we would need this is like 1 onion, small onion that I have chopped into small pieces. I have 3 green chilies, 1 tomato, this is 1 small tomato. I have about 3 or 4 small brinjals cut here. This is 1 whole drumstick and I had, this is fresh drumstick, I have one of that here, and this is 1 whole mango. This I have, and I have blended the fresh coconut here. Let me measure it in the measuring cup. So, over a cup. This is a little over 1 cup, and we will dilute it when we put it in the curry. And this is fresh coconut, grinded to a smooth paste. Okay. Aprom the masala to under. This is chili powder. This is 1 tablespoon. This is kolambu masala or like something like sambar powder which you will get in the stores in the packet. So that is this. It will say kolambu podi. That is that. And idu vandu kothamalli podi, adavadhu dhaniya podi. This is 1.5 tablespoon and little bit of turmeric powder, manjal podi. And here we need tamarind. I'll take a lemon sized tamarind and I'll soak it in the hot water and I'll take the pulp out of it. We have to adjust it according to our taste because we'll be adding the mangoes. In the US we don't get very sour mangoes. This is little sweeter side. It's not completely sweet, but it's in the sweeter side. So I have that, and this is that karvattu that we got, or the dry fish. I soak it in the water. Usually anytime I make it, I soak it in the water to take off all the salt. They usually soak it in the salt and they dry it, I believe. I always soak it in the water so that it gets soft. The pieces itself, it will get soft, and also it will wash off any chemicals or the salt in it. So I have soaked it. I have peeled off all the skin from that, and I have soaked it for about half hour. This is the ingredients, and let's see how we make it. So also to the ingredient which I forgot is the curry leaf that we would need this. Here is 1 full sprig of curry leaves, and also for the tempering we will need the mustard seeds, which is very important for South Indian cooking. So I have kept oil in the pan. It's been heating for a few minutes, and I'm going to add mustard seeds to it. We don't need much of oil for this like fish curry. Do not add too much of oil. And also some mustard seeds, and these are the fenugreek seeds, that is vendayam. I added kadugu and vendayam to the oil. So once this splutters, you can add So I'm waiting for this to splutter. I have washed and kept it. Here it's smoking. I'm adding the onions, the green chili, and the curry leaf to that. That is 1 whole onion that I'm adding in this. let it cook a little bit, and I won't add much salt until almost till the end, because the dry fish itself might have some salt to it. So we'll adjust the taste accordingly. So we'll wait before we add any salt. So இதுதான் ஆயில் வச்சுட்டு அதில் கடுகும் வெந்தயமும் தாளிச்சிட்டு வெங்காயம் வாட் இஸ் பச்சை மிளகா அப்புறம் கருவேப்பிலை இது மூணையும் போட்டு நான் வேக வைக்கிறேன். இதில் அதை தாளித்து விட்ருக்கேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் உப்பு எதுக்கு போடலைன்னா அந்த கருவாட்டில் எவ்வளோ உப்பு இருக்குன்னு பார்த்துட்டு அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி ஆட் பண்ணிக்கலான்னு. ஸோ ஐ டென்ட் ஆட் எனி சால்ட். தட்ஸ் வாட் இட் இஸ். தக்காளி பழத்தையும் எடுத்து போட்டுருந்தோம். வரட்டும். இந்த மீன்வாய் கொஞ்சமாக புளி எடுத்து சோக் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். So this has been cooking for some time. இப்போ இந்த முருங்கைக்காவை எடுத்து இதில் போட்டுடலாம். I'm adding all the drumsticks that I have and the brinjal. Adding the brinjals, the drumsticks. I'll wait for the mangoes because they cook fast. So we have added the drumsticks and the brinjal to this. Now to this I'm adding the turmeric powder that I have, the dhania powder. This is that curry powder that I got from the Indian stores. This is something similar to sambar powder, so I'm adding that. Also the chili powder. So here I have soaked some tamarind, maybe a lemon size of tamarind I have soaked in water. I will take the pulp out of it and add in the curry when all these vegetables get cooked. So in the vegetable cook ஆயிட்டிருக்கு. All these vegetables are being cooking for a few minutes. I'll add this coconut mixture that we have. So அரைச்ச coconut ஊத்தியாச்சு. So I'll mix it and then let this vegetable cook still. Now the curry is been cooking for some time. நல்லா கொதிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சாச்சு. So I'm going to add this the dry fish that I have. This I washed, as I said, it was soaking in water. I wash it again and I have it here. This is about 115 grams, the packet set. So I'm adding it here. So now we'll wait for all the vegetables and the dry fish to cook completely. So now the curry is boiling nicely. This is more than half cooked, I think, the vegetables here. So இப்போ we'll add this mangoes that we have. இந்த curry வந்து கொஞ்சம் நல்லா it will be like thick gravy. It won't be like a thin curry. It will be like a thick gravy. So I'm adding even the pod of the mango. I'll take it out of that. It will just give a nice flavor to the curry. So I'm adding that. இதுதான் குழம்பு. ஸோ மாங்காவும் சேர்த்தாச்சு. இப்போ சேர்த்துட்டு இது நல்லா குக் பண்ண கொஞ்சம் நேரம் விடலாம். So I have some curry leaves here. I'm just putting on top. We are almost towards the end. For dry fish curry, it is the flavor that it gets, not the pieces that you get out of the korambu or the curry itself. We don't add too much of the pieces in it because it will give a very strong smell. Some people might like it. Most of them don't like the dry fish smell. So for this much of curry, this is like 3/4 of pot, and I just added 100 grams of dry fish, 114 grams or whatever. That's the dry fish for all this. Like, and we have this much of vegetables. It's just the flavor it gets to the curry more than the pieces that we get. Here are the pieces, and they also tend to get soft and break in the curry, which gives all the flavor to the curry. So we are kind of done now. I'll switch off the stove, and this is our karvata korambu or dry fish curry, which is a very famous South Indian, especially item from Tamil Nadu. Here it is, and we are done. Yes friends, this is our lunch plate, and we have the dry fish curry, the banana stem, that is the vadathandu, the karvata korambu, and also the white rice, and we have some pickle here to go with it. And this is our lunch today. And for people who will like the dry fish, do try this recipe. This is wonderful recipe, and do try it at home. And also, if you like the recipe, do share in the comment box. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you.